This game here tonight, what have you seen from this group? What have you learned about this group, the last 4 games that you've liked with their fight, their fire here these last 4?
Just how resilient they are, the type of character we have in that locker room, how bright a future we have. You know, I think you're starting to see the pieces of this thing coming together, and I think they're starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel what it feels like to win and prepare to win. So it's exciting. You know, I'm happy for them. There was some disappointment last night, but we put ourselves in another wonderful position, 4th quarter right there against the 3rd best team in the East, and came down to 1 shot. But there's a different look about them right now.
One guy that's been feeling it lately is Victor. He has the game winner a couple nights ago. Could have had the game winner last night. The biggest difference from last year to this year for Vic?
Well, I think just being comfortable in that moment. You know, he's put the time in, the preparation in. He's comfortable no matter how a defense is playing him. And we've seen him drive it, kick it, make that wide open shot for Tobias Harris on a game winner. He's driven it, got to the lane against Chicago's length and size. Last night, Lowry plays off him, he shoots a 3. That's growth, that's maturity, that's confidence. And to do that in his 2nd year, he's got a bright, bright future ahead. In that moment, to do that is special, especially in this league.
Thanks, Coach.
JB, do you notice how Aaron is playing, he's using his gifts more? It seems like he's using his strength when a small gets switched on him, and he's not afraid to kind of, you know, knock the guy out of the way a little bit. It seems like he's learning his body, learning how to take advantage of
I think you want to say bully him a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think
ball
that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, I mean, he's the way teams play him, they give him a little more space. You know, and I think a lot of guys are timid to drive that thing. But sometimes you want to eat up that space and now put them on their heels a little bit. And he's done that a little bit. He did it to Dunleavy against Chicago. He did it last night. And he took up the space, he drove it, and he got to his spot. And he's starting to feel confident in that area. And then his shot looks tremendous. I mean, when he shoots it, you feel confident about that thing going in there. And it's a credit to him, Dave Love, how much they've worked on his shot. And I think the biggest mark is you look at that free throw right now, and the way he steps up to the line. I think we all believe it's going in, and especially Aaron Gordon.
JB, you kind of touched on this. Rob says they have every intention of bringing Tobias back. Can this core, Victor, Vooch, Aaron, Alfred, Evan, can this core make the playoffs, and what do you see after being up close and personal for a while? What is the future of that core, and can you put any timetable on it?
I can't put time on this thing, but I think we're starting to see the makings of what a playoff team could look like for the Orlando Magic. And this is real. I don't think there's any there's not a false idea of what we're looking at right now. This is a real a reality for us right now. And if this group can grow this summer, get better, and there's a lot of upside already just in this core group as it sits. Another summer under our belts, learning how to win, being more comfortable. There's a bright future here. And this group, where it can go, we don't know yet, but we're starting to see the signs of a team that's going to have a major impact in the Eastern Conference.
Everyone good?
What is with Aaron? How does Aaron fit into this puzzle with Tobias here, and maybe whatever you guys do in the draft? Do you see him as a starter? I know he's 19, ridiculous. He has a lot of years to go, but where do you see him fitting in this puzzle?
He's a main core piece of our puzzle. I don't think we could say specifically where it's going, but we have a special player here, a high-level defender, who's only becoming more and more of an offensive threat, and he has winning DNA. It's hard to take a kid like that off the floor, and especially in the fourth quarter moments, he does not shy away from those moments. And to me, that's valuable in this league, and that's a core piece in a team that's trying to make the playoffs and win in the playoffs. So he's a major piece in what we're trying to do here.
Do you need a flat-out superstar? I mean, you look at the champions, and you can run down a list of all-star guys. Does this franchise need a superstar or two?
Superstars help win in this league. You look at the Atlanta Hawks right now, if I'm not wrong, they have 60 wins right now. In the Eastern Conference, they've done it with a bunch of very good players. And they're going to contend for a championship this year. So they're a team right there that we can look to, and I feel confident about how we're building this thing. And if we continue to grow as a group, our young guys become better, more confident throughout the summer, we'll be right in the mix. We'll be right in the mix.
Is one of the, anybody else jump in? Is one of the things that's disappointing is what's happened at home? I mean, you guys started off, get on the road, but the home record just, I mean, you've lost, like last night's game, typical, gut-wrenching. Home, you would think that you could build something at home, but I think you got 13 home wins.
I'm not looking so much at the home record. I'm looking at our growth as a team overall. And for us, we don't say on the road we're going to play this way, at home we're going to play this way. We go into every game saying we're trying to win this game. And our mentality is that every single day. And whether we're home or road, we're confident, we're physical, we do what we do. And at home, we get a jolt from our crowd. We love that. But we don't rely on our home crowd to get us through a game. That's not our mentality. But our home crowd is one of the best in the league. We love them. And we want to give them a show every night. But we do what we do, whether we're at home or we're on the road, and we grow. And that's what we've seen. That's what I've seen throughout these last few weeks.
All right.
Thank you.